Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Married Games. Today we're playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney at Law.
Ace Attorney!
What is? Oh, okay, yeah. I guess
different
we'll just
games.
go with that one.
The first one.
Oh, yes. So
We did this once already, like a while ago.
I think we only did like the first two cases.
But enough, like long ago enough to not remember. Oh, that's like...
I was like, that's a weird-ass phone.
Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. The guy with the spiky hair. I'll make it look like he did it. I'm so evil.
That sounds evil.
August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Boy, am I nervous.
Oh, don't make him sound like that. We gotta listen to him all game.
Right.
That's Mia. Right.
Oh, yeah, big boob lady. Oh, hiya, Chief.
Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your clients as well.
Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him.
That's
He's
illegal.
one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Pretty sure this is illegal. Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
That's what you just said.
It's over.
I think that's spiky haired dude.
9,000. Oh yeah. My life. Everything. It's all over.
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, that's him. Death. Despair. Oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. I'm so scared. What's wrong with you, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you? My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the ass. In the 23 years I've known him, he's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has a terrible luck. But I
God!
know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case. Clear.
Baby.
To clear his name.
We gotta stop doing this after dinner.
And that's what I'm going to do.
God damn. Does it taste like Pizzone?
It does. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 2. Chatter. Ah!
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is all ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, is this your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Bitch!
Your conduct during this trial, hint, hint, no saying bitch, will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you control your nerves, son.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. White, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to assign your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
That'd be Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name.
I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. Ding! No, wait. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
The victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name isn't listed in the court record. Just press the R button to check it at any time, okay?
I didn't know that court places had, like, R buttons and shit.
Oh, I got it. Her name was Autopsy.
Her name was Blunt Trauma.
Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Sure thing.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Oh, shit. No. Back.
Baby.
What? How can I be the victim?
All right, sorry. This is the first day that popped into my head, and the court record.
The court record button. Remember to use it when you're in a pinch with the R button.
Okay, Cindy.
Sandy.
Let me ask that once again, Mr. Funny Pants. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Cindy Stone.
Cinder block.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death?
She died because she was hit with a blunt object.
She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. White. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts into evidence.
Oh,
Statue added to the court record.
cool. Was that not already evidence?
Oh,
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial.
Focus.
a statue of thinking.
That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court.
Oh, cool. I'm going to murder more people.
Use the R button to check the court record frequently.
Okay.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Knowing Larry, he gets excited easily. This could be bad. I'm cool. Ahem. Mr. Butts, isn't it true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo, Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. Twitch? What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the other day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in, oh god, Paris, until the day before she died. We're all burping here, aren't we?
Passport added to the court record.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no wait. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Do. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? Hold it! My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof! Dude, Nick, what do you mean? Irrelevant. Not cheating, she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna shot dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I can't believe she told other people I got dumped on.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do?
Have him answer honestly.
Yeah. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Oh my god, is that his...
You're not far off with that voice, are you?
Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Okay, let's listen it up.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. It's like Toad.
Yeah, I know. I was just going to say you sound like Toad.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Perry and the prosecution may call as witness.
Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, witness is selling newspaper at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw It to the stand.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about... Oh, God, this guy. Mr. Saw It, you sell newspaper subscription. Is this correct?
Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes.
Mr. Side, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Fucking shimmying asshole.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead even. I quailed right in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Down.
Herm.
Mary, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Yeah, you can.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor. Oh, wait. At the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, the cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
What? Okay, so hold up. Already, the fucking defendant guy is fucking up his witness.
Yep.
Now, Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Yeah, right. Didn't you go to school for this shit?
How are you
All right, right. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why are you so stupid? You exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Yeah. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove it's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand.
You lied! There is no key!
There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's fucking face.
Okay.
Open the court record with the R button, then point out contradictions in the testimony.
All right. Now we get to the gameplay.
I'm the guy.
All right. See.
I was going door to door, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Thought he must be in a
All
hurry.
right, because he left the door half open. Lying there.
Yep.
And not dead. And found myself unable to go inside.
Not here. I thought to call the police immediately. Yep. However, the phone in her apartment. That, right there.
So it's press.
Yeah.
The phone in her apartment wasn't working,
Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right.
but you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you?
Oh, that? Well, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I'm switching back that.
Yeah.
Whistler. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. The power out would be all around, right?
Maybe.
Whoops.
Oh, well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments.
Ah, right. What time did you call again?
I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
From noon to 6. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, so that was out. What's the passport say?
The date.
Yeah, okay, what's the next one say?
Oh, the time it was on.
Oh. Yeah, so it wouldn't be 1 p.m.
Yeah, so there we go.
Yeah!
Haha! You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure?
Yeah, so it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe.
Frank?
Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m.
Stupid.
How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Hey! No, let me spin harder and sweat harder.
This trial, the witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Side, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Oh gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart.
Awesome.
Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
We're doing good.
I know. I
I'm gonna
remember
be a
now
lawyer.
that the statue's a clock. I forgot.
Yeah.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, huh?
Except there was no power.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one.
Right.
Oh, let's fucking nail this fucker.
You see?
Because we already saw this, right?
Yeah. I forgot.
That's okay. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Lurk! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sahit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite.
God, you're starting to shimmy a lot. How do you keep your head so still?
I know.
Oh, wait! Oh, I remember now! Mr. Sahit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. His constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor! It must have been the shock of finding the body! Very well, Mr. Sahit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Guilty!
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must be what I saw.
He's getting more and more scared.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. So I think I present the murder weapon because... Right?
I didn't hear it. There's a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
Should I press or?
Yeah, you press.
Because if I press,
yeah.
it won't harm my thing. The murder weapon?
Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something?
Something's fishy here. Aha! So yeah, I'll present it.
That must have been what I saw.
Nope.
Now find the contradiction.
Shit, sorry.
Yeah, present the murder weapon.
Present.
And then it's gonna be like, oh, but it is a clock.
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
You with your objections and your evidence. What do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
I mean, I don't think that there's something we can do about that, though, and I don't think... Because, like, this sucks.
Wait, I think I
we're supposed to
remember.
press no.
I guess not. There was a clock on the scene, so no problem.
Right. Are you out of your mind? That clock doesn't look like a clock at all. The witness couldn't have possibly known it was a clock just by seeing it. He said himself he never entered the apartment. It was in his testimony.
Hey, you're right.
Is something the matter? Does the defense have anything to add?
Yes, I do. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Oh, indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Order in the court. My bad. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. saw it. I saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's a minute? This is a piece of conjecture! Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Look at that mole!
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never, look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw it, hair strike. Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. Oh, he killed her and he should burn in hell. Give him death.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is writing on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor?
No.
The sound Mr. Saw heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding it. Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ack! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw heard and the actual time of death.
Oh, nice.
So Mr. Saw it tried to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Ah!
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close!
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Except the passport.
Yep. Yes, Your Honor.
That means I cannot let you indict.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Frank Sawhit.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. I throw my hair at your face. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Your lawyers are all slime.
Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
And game. Not so fast, Mr. Sod.
Chief.
Listen up, Mr. Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box, shithead. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it fucking through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Did I actually go to law school? Figure out the reason and you'll have proof.
Are the Shamrock Shakes back yet?
Right. Right?
Right.
Right?
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 Right. Right?
Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes.
Yes. Wait! Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Ha ha!
Let's see this evidence that proves the clock was running slow.
Passport.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours, because everyone fucking knows that for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't even know where we're at. Are we in Phoenix, Arizona? Or
Japan or...
Japan? Or, yeah, where are we?
I don't know. Probably Japan.
When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Bug. Saw it. Or should I say, Mr. Did it? Oh God, he died.
Order! Order, I say!
He took one of those poison capsules in his teeth.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. White,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say I'm impressed. I didn't think I'd ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
We're just lucky he was stupid. I mean, thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is my only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
A Shaggy. Yay! I love the confetti part of court.
I know, that's the best part.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
My voice changed halfway.
I'm gonna find my voice eventually.
Turns out that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sott let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sott grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. I think it...
2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
That means poop. Whew. I still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You suck, but, it's fine. You fought your own battles in there, kind of. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
What a hot climax. I've never seen a chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, I imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But But my Cindy Wendy's gone-y, Manny. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
It vibrates too. Yo. Let me just... I think the time... Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't make you want to cry. Larry.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, Skay.
Oh, I'm not sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
The passport, of course.
Here's her time of death.
My badge! The thinker.
Yeah. Just in your face. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself.
Bullshit.
Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Oh, was that all here?
Well, I think our work is done. Shall we be off?
No, that was during the sex scene.
I guess.
In the back.
Say, how about dinner on me?
All right.
We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry.
Isn't it Larry? Why did you keep saying
Because
Harry?
she doesn't know his name. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks.
Ooh. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia." Is it Mia or Maya?
Mia, I think.
I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Because, I died.
The end. Woo, that was a great game.
Yep, we beat the game.
Cool.
Oh, a brand new episode. Well, we'll start that one next time on Married with Games.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.